Gunther interrupts Bret Hart. Bret Hart comes out, hometown crowd, Calgary. I think that building's being torn down, or am I going crazy? Or have I just added that bit of story?
I think you're going crazy.
Okay, I'm going crazy. Anyway, well, he was in Calgary. Raw was in Calgary. He comes out. He's with, I nearly called him Stu as well, Wade Barrett. And, thanks to the crowd, and then he's interrupted by Gunther. So, you watched the segment. Give us a full rundown of what happened and what you thought of it.
I thought it very well done. Very well done. Because Bret Hart is a hero. And where were they? In Calgary?
Mm-hmm.
Calgary. He is a hero there, not only for the old days with his dad and Stampede Wrestling, but he's a hero there because of his WWF run. And he became famous when he slapped Vince and all this kind of stuff. So he's got a history. And he's always defending Canada. So when what was his name?
Gunther.
Gunther
Your
interrupted
favorite
him.
as well.
Oh, I love Gunther. So when Gunther interrupted him, it was a go right there. It was a win for Gunther right there. It was a win for Bret Hart because now that they have a clear bad guy and they have a clear good guy, but nobody knew what was going to happen. But I don't think anybody thought that he would lay hand. Oh, some people did probably, that he would try to beat up Bret. But he didn't have to because out came Sami Zayn. And he had on a jersey of the NHL player that just got killed in a car wreck, I think.
Yeah, so this wasn't a big story over here, but I gather it's a massive story over in the States.
Massive story.
So what happened? Was he cycling or something, this fella?
I guess. And I didn't even know who he was because I'm not a big hockey fan. I don't understand hockey other than the fights like everybody else, I think, in America. But he was a huge soccer star.
Hockey.
Hockey star. And Sami Zayn wore his jersey out there as a tribute to him and to say a few things to Gunther. It was very, very well paced, well written, well orchestrated, well produced. And, I'm always the one for the stories. Now they got a story. And now you got Canada as a country totally against Gunther. So if they have any shows up there or any pay-per-views, and now they can work Sami Zayn back into the big time lineup, and that gives Gunther another step to go up or go over, and I think it helps everybody involved. So I really enjoyed. And even though I know that this is written, I know movies are written too. I know everything else is written that's on TV, but I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm watching to see where they take it. And I think they took it to a good spot and it helped everybody involved. And Bret just didn't get out there and say, yeah, I love you people and this, that, and the other. And because he was interrupted with Gunther. And when he said who he respects more in the business was Goldberg brother, I think everybody in the world that even knows anything about wrestling knew what that meant. And that's what brought Sami Zayn out. And Gunther's a pretty good talker, just off the cuff. I don't know, this was all laid down for him, but still well produced.
He's really upped his game recently in this last year with the interviews. It's not like he's over the top or anything, but he's confident enough.
He's more comfortable. You can tell he is more comfortable because when anytime you start a new endeavor, you're going to be a little hesitant because, he may say something out there when he first started and he comes back, don't say this and don't say that and blah, blah, blah. But Triple H is the big guy to do that. He can say, come here a minute. And he doesn't say, hey, don't say that, you moron. Like Vince would cuss him out. Literally cuss him out sometimes. But Triple H never does that. He said, you'll be better off not saying this and not saying that. And then he put you with a a speech, not a speech coach, but somebody who can teach you a little bit about timing, and then you go from there. But this came off perfect. I don't think they could have asked for any better.
I also want to mention that Bret, in the lead up to when Gunther was going to say Goldberg, he's just smiling, because Bret is the absolute worst at keeping a straight face in these promos. But it's charming the way he does it, because he knows where it's going, and he cannot stop himself. So he's just grinning from ear to ear, and then go like that afterwards. But yeah, the whole Goldberg line I didn't see coming. I thought it was great.
No, I didn't see that coming either. But when he delivered it, you could hear that crowd go, "Ooh!" They came in on him. So if he wasn't a heel before, which he was a bigger heel by the time it was over.